The Irish Water Spaniel is the tallest of the Spaniel breeds and has long been prized for his great intelligence and rugged endurance. The Irish Water Spaniel is often called the clown of the Spaniel family, possibly due to the unique appearance of a characteristic top knot of curly hair growing in a distinctive peak between the eyes. Ordinarily, he is loyal to those he knows, but can be reserved with strangers. He is a grand water dog, not only because he likes water, but because his coat is naturally water-shedding. Although labeled a spaniel, the Irish Water Spaniel field trials as a retriever. He is best used as a duck retriever and is also used for upland work. His versatility also makes him a willing and dependable obedience dog. The Irish Water Spaniel is thought to be a very ancient lineage. Archaeological evidence suggests the dogs very similar in structure to today's animals were in use in southern Ireland as early as the 7th or 8th century. Recorded references to the Irish Water Spaniel date from the 16th century. By the mid-19th century, the breed had become a familiar competitor in English show rings and arrived in the United States shortly thereafter. There was an entry of 4 Irish Water Spaniels at the first Westminster Kennel Club show in 1877. One of these was listed as having been imported from Ireland in 1873. The very first obedience title awarded in the United States went to an Irish Water Spaniel. You'll be seeing many Irish Water Spaniels during this presentation. Some are the Irish Water Spaniel is a smart, upstanding, strongly built sporting dog. Although he should never appear leggy, the impression should be one of intelligence and endurance, coupled with a bold, dashing eagerness of temperament. In outline, the Irish Water Spaniel's body is of medium length and is slightly rectangular in appearance. It is well balanced, strongly built, and should never appear leggy or coarse. Dogs stand 22 to 24 inches at the withers, bitches 21 to 23 inches. Dogs weigh 55 to 65 pounds, while bitches are 45 to 58 pounds. Let's begin our detailed examination of the Irish Water Spaniel with the head. Use your hands to feel through the top knot for correct structure. The skull is rather large and high in dome, like this. There is a prominent occiput and a gradual stop. The muzzle is square and rather long. From the front, you can see that the head is cleanly chiseled, with no sign of cheekiness. Note again the prominent occiput. The head should never present a short, wedge-shaped appearance. The nose is large and is liver in color. This dog's head is not correct. It is wedge-shaped and is too short in muzzle. This head is correct, with a long, square muzzle, high dome, and prominent occiput. You can see the squareness of the muzzle from the front, with lips fine in texture. The teeth should be strong and meet in a scissors or level bite. A characteristic of the breed consists of long, loose curls growing down into a well-defined widow's peak between the eyes and falling like a shawl over the tops of the ears and occiput. Trimming of this breed characteristic in an exaggerated manner like this is highly objectionable. Ears are long, lobular, and set low. The leather should reach about to the end of the nose when extended forward. The ears should be abundantly covered with long curls. The curls extend 2 or more inches below the ends of the leather. These ears are correctly set and shaped. This ear leather is too short. Eyes are medium in size and slightly almond-shaped with tight eyelids. The eyes should be hazel in color, with darker shades preferred. You can see how the eyes contribute to the breed's alert, intelligent expression, direct and quizzical. Eyes too light in color, like these yellow eyes, are not preferred. Now let's discuss the Irish Water Spaniel's neck and body. The neck should be long, arching, strong, and muscular. It sets smoothly to the shoulders, which are sloping and clean. This neck appears short and stuffy. This dog lacks sufficient angulation of the shoulder blades. This neck is correct, long and arched, set smoothly into clean, sloping shoulders. The chest is deep, reaching about to the elbow, while the forelegs are medium in length, well-boned, straight, and muscular. See how the entire front gives an impression of strength without heaviness. From the front, you can see the clean shoulders. Although the chest is deep, it's not too wide between the legs. Elbows should be held close to the body, like this, turned neither in nor out. Note again the straight, muscular forelegs. The front feet are large, thick, and somewhat spreading. They're well clothed with hair, both over and between the toes. Dew claws may or may not be removed. The Irish Water Spaniel's body is of medium length and is slightly rectangular in appearance. The ribs are well sprung, flattening immediately behind the shoulders to allow free movement of the forelegs, and more rounded toward the hindquarters. They're carried well back on the body. The top line should be strong and level, or slightly higher in the rear. This roached back is incorrect. This correct top line is strong and level. The rib cage is well sprung at the brisket and rounded further back. Loins are short, wide, and muscular. The body should not present a tucked-up appearance. This dog is too long in loin. The Irish Water Spaniel's rat tail is a striking characteristic of the breed. The tail is thick at the root and tapers to a fine point. The base is covered with short curls for 2 to 3 inches. The remainder is covered with short, smooth hair. This tends to give the tail a clipped appearance. In length, the tail should reach above, but not to, the hock joint. The tail is set on low enough to give a rather rounded appearance to the hindquarters, like this. It is carried nearly level with the back. A high tail set is undesirable. A high tail carriage or a gay tail is not preferred. Hindquarters should be very powerful and muscular to provide good propulsion for swimming. See how the upper and second thighs are well developed. Stifles should be moderately bent, and hocks should be low set and also moderately bent. This tail set is too low. This dog appears too straight in the rear, throwing him out of balance. This dog is over-angulated in the hindquarters. This dog is correctly angulated in the rear. See how the hindquarters are as high, or perhaps a trifle higher, than the shoulders. From the rear, you can see the wide hips and powerful muscling of the thighs. Hocks should be parallel, turning neither in nor out. This rear is cow-hocked. The rear feet, like the front feet, are large, thick, and somewhat spreading, and well clothed with hair. Dew claws may or may not be removed on the rear feet. The Irish Water Spaniel is a particularly slow maturing breed. This promising young dog will develop in areas such as rib spring, coat, ear fringe, and skull. A proper double coat is of vital importance to the Irish Water Spaniel's ability to withstand cold water, harsh weather, and rough terrain. The double coat consists of a soft, wavy hair and a crisp, curly hair intermingled and of equal length. The coat varies in length over the body and is made up of dense ringlets, curls, and waves. The hair on the foreface is short and smooth, and the characteristic top knot crowns the skull. At the back of the jaw, a beard grows in a narrow line. The beard and sideburns may or may not be removed. The neck, back, sides, and rear of the body are densely covered with tight, crisp ringlets. Underneath the ribs, the hair is longer. The forelegs are well covered all around with abundant hair falling in curls or waves. The hair on the lower throat should be short and smooth, forming a V-shaped patch. Hind legs are also abundantly covered with curls or waves, but the hair will be smooth on the front, below the hocks. Dogs may be shown in natural coat or trimmed. However, no dog should be groomed or trimmed so excessively as to obscure the curl or textures of the coat. This woolly coat is undesirable, as is this open coat, which lacks proper ringlets. An absence or lack of full growth of hair, known as patterning, is undesirable. This dog has patterning on the front legs. Here is the correct full coat. This dog has a full coat on the front of its hocks, which is not desirable. Smooth hair on the fronts of the hocks is correct. As for color, the Irish Water Spaniel should be solid liver, with the exception of graying due to age. White hair or markings are objectionable. A coat that has been bleached from the sun should not be faulted. Part the coat with your hands to check for true color. The Irish Water Spaniel moves with a smooth, free, ground-covering action. He exhibits a balanced gait with good reach and powerful drive. Coming toward you, the front leg should be carried straight forward and should not be thrown out to the side, feet toeing neither in nor out. There is a characteristic roll of coat and skin that can be seen around the rib cage. Going away, the rear leg should follow in a straight line behind the forelegs. Hocks should remain parallel. This dog is toeing in. These hindquarters are narrow and cowhocked. And the movement shown here lacks effective reach and drive. Here again is correct movement, balanced, true, and precise. The impression should be one of great endurance and power, on land or in water. Any deep